Hello my dear friends, my name is Sanne and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build video. And today I'm finally building a starter home. I have never done this before, weirdly enough. Like, you would expect someone who avidly plays The Sims to have built a starter home before. But I usually just enjoy being super creative with my builds and doing absolutely the most I can, and then the builds get really expensive. So I have never done a starter home because of that, because I just like to go all out with everything that I do. But you know, starter homes can also be very, very useful if you play The Sims. So I really wanted to do a starter home. I kind of just started building with this and I wanted to do something more modern inspired. I don't know why, but I felt that way, and then I decided why not also make it a base game starter home, so almost everyone can enjoy this build if they want a modern build in their save file. So a base game starter home it is, and I started with some light colors. I did turn them a bit darker later on, but I kept this build mostly light. And after I added the doors and I chose this very fun orange front door, I decided we're going for like a gray, white and orange color scheme in this build. So that's what we did. Like I said, it's only base game, so base game has some decent modern home stuff. Like, I'm not too mad about it. It's pretty good. And it was actually pretty easy to build this house. Just in the end I was running out of money and I had to like switch some things out, try in some new things, you know, get rid of a few things just so I was under the 20k budget. I built this house on the 20 by 15 lot in, oh, I keep forgetting what it's called, the regular first world that everyone has. That's the one. It's the lot at the end of like the little lane with 5 houses around it. It's like at the end of it. It's a very, very cute lot and it has great lighting because it has front lighting, so that's nice. It was very easy to build there, and you know, having a 20 by 15 to build on is always a lot easier for a starter home. I'm saying it like I regularly do that, but like I said, this is my first starter home. But anyway, I actually had quite a lot of fun with this. I just started building and it turned out really fun. I found some great things to add to it so we could keep the orange color scheme going, and in the end the house does turn out quite orange. Just saying, so if orange isn't your color, then maybe this house isn't for you, because it really is just grey, white and orange. But I felt like orange is a color I don't use that often. I really liked the way the door looked, so I just went with it. This small home is built for up to 2 Sims. Like, there's 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, but the bedroom has, oh my god, I can't speak today. The bedroom has a 2-person bed, a double bed, so you know, there can be 2 Sims in here. When you're watching the speed build, you may notice that I didn't really put in many essential items. Like, I put in the basic essential items, like the bathroom, a bed, and the things in the kitchen. But I didn't really add anything else, like a computer or some skill building items or whatever. I did add those in after I stopped recording. So after I stopped recording, I just went through, deleted a few tiny things so I was under budget again, and then I added a computer and some plant pots in the garden so you can do some gardening. I think that's it. I think besides that I have most of the essentials to start your sim life, I think. You can see me soon work on like the curtains and such in the house, which was fun. Like, I found some perfect orange curtains, which are great, but I also later on added curtains to all the other windows. Like, I don't know what you call those curtains, the ones on a roll that you roll down, roll curtains, I don't know, those ones. I added those to all the other windows, which looks decent, but I in the end deleted them from the bathroom because there was just not a lot of space in the bathroom, and those curtains took up so much space. Like, they protrude a lot from the window, so it just took up so much space, and then I wasn't able to properly put in the shower because of where the door to the bathroom was. So that was a bit of, you know, figuring it out, and then in the end I decided to just get rid of the curtain. I don't know, just deal with it, I guess. You can always put in a curtain if you feel like it. And then, as you can see, I did make like a living room with a nice little dining table as well. They do have a TV. I now put in quite an expensive TV and kind of forgot about that. So when I was checking my prices later on, I was like, oh wow, I don't have that much money left. Then I realized I added one of the most expensive TVs. So I decided to use, you know, the small flat screen TV and just size it up. I don't know if that works, but it looked good. You can always size it down to make it work properly if it doesn't. But yeah, that just made me like 2,000 simoleons, like extra. So that was quite needed to do everything that I wanted to do. So yeah, decorating the house actually went quite quickly because I couldn't really put in loads of clutter and decor because I'm on a tight budget here. And I didn't want to do like all the cheapest things. I did want to make it look cute and matching. So sometimes you didn't have like the cheapest items. Like the doors aren't the cheapest, the windows aren't the cheapest. But I really wanted it to look cohesive and nice. Also, the flooring isn't the cheapest. So I had to make some compromises and decided not to do loads of clutter and decor in the house. So I kind of went all out for the garden because I could use a lot of debug for the garden, which was a lot of fun. So I added quite a few plants to the garden and kind of made it a bit more structured than I sometimes do, but I felt like, you know, we have quite a modern build here. I feel like a structured garden would look a lot better. So I added like some growing plants, some like high growing plants, and then some like flower beds. I used this one debug item that looks like a stone, and I made like flower beds with that. And I used the stone slabs to create a nice path, which also, in my opinion, looks very modern, which, you know, that's the vibe we're going for today. And everything is kind of in like this gray-white color scheme. I didn't use that much orange on the outside, that's mostly the inside. Because, I don't know, there isn't that much orange for the outside, you know? And I also didn't want to make it like bam in your face orange, because not everyone likes orange. But you already have the orange door and that is really cute, so I felt like that was enough for the outside. So yeah, we have this lovely path going around the side of the house to the back. And there we have a lovely back garden. It doesn't have that much in it because, you know, I ran out of money. So there is a patio and there are some chairs and a table on the patio so you can eat outside. But besides that, there's not much else. Yeah, there's like, again, these debug made flower beds with loads of plants to make it look a bit fuller. Some nice grass. There's, oh, I did put in a trash can in the back as well. There's a trash can in the kitchen and there's a trash can in the back of the build. So we have a trash can over there, some more plants, and then that's kind of it. So it makes sense. It's a starter home. You don't have a ginormous, amazing looking garden. You don't have a pool or whatever, because that shit's expensive. So, you know, it made sense in my brain. It still looks pretty decent. I really tried to make it look like nice and well kept and such. I also added the flower pots, like I mentioned, later on. So there is some gardening to do in the backyard, so you have some skill building. But besides that, there's not much going on in the backyard. But you can always, when you're living here and you're making a bit of money, you can just renovate the backyard, add some extra stuff, maybe add a nice lounge set or whatever. And there's lots of things you can still do with this build. I was kind of tempted to revisit this build a bit later and just decorate it the way I would have decorated it if I had no pack limit and no budget limit. But I don't know if I'll do that. Let me know if that's something you want to see, if you want me to like use the same shell of the house and maybe the same color scheme, but just go all out with the decorating. I don't know, that may be fun. But I do have a few ideas for like renovating builds and such in the future, so Those are on the schedule. I'm gonna be working on those, but you know, there's a lot of cool things I can still do in The Sims, and I was in a bit of a rut. I didn't really know what to build, and then after today, just sitting down and building this, I have a bunch more ideas to do. So, you know, we're set for the couple months. I just still have to build everything, of course, but for the next couple months, I'm set on ideas. And of course, I'm still working on my Ori and the Blind Forest playthrough, so there will hopefully be a fun build on the channel or an Ori and the Blind Forest playthrough video every Sunday for the next couple weeks. I know this is like my bonus channel and I don't really plan on having a post ready every single week, but for the next couple weeks I'm doing good, and I'm pretty sure there will be a video every Sunday from at least throughout June and July. So that's good. I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun. That's the most important part, because this is just for fun. I have to remind myself though. But yeah, you can expect a bunch more fun builds in the future, I think, because I have some ideas. I'm just so excited to have ideas again. That just sometimes I look at the ideas I have written down from like a few weeks ago and I'm like, no, I really don't want to do that. That doesn't seem like fun at all. But now I have some new ideas and that's good. But I think we're heading into screenshots now. If you need any more info on this build, you can find it on the gallery on my EAID Bottle of Gaming. All the information is linked down below in the description, so you can find everything you need to know down there. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. If you want to see even more from me, my blog and socials and everything you need to know about me is linked down below, so you can check that out as well. And that's gonna be for me today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Toodles!